Welcome to the Infernal Brotherhood of the Scruffy-looking Nerf herders. Today I'm reading Star Wars Chewbacca, number 3. I would like to take a moment and invite you to support this channel through memberships and apparel, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and ring that damn bell. Chewbacca. Yes, good old Chewie. What do you want me to tell you, 3PO? Maybe something from the rebellion days, Master Antilles. Something not overly publicized by now. Oh, I have one just like that. Great for telling to the boys, but the propaganda department has always thought it was just too silly. Anyway. Imps! I don't even remember where it was. One of those worlds before we settled on Hoth? Ooga! Chapter 6, Wedge, or A Pilot's Anecdote. Is she ready, Chewie? I thought he said yes. My Shriwook's not that strong. All right, boys, let's show 'em. Oh, fathers, he's dead! We should tell Han. Do you want to be the one to tell him? I was, of course, blissfully unaware of my cargo and ready to tackle other problems. The first inkling of something being wrong was when this TIE had me in its sights but didn't fire. The second hint came soon after. That was everything but typical behavior for the imps, so I decided to check. Wes, is something wrong with my speeder? Can you see? What do you mean, is something wrong with your... Oh. What is it, Wes? I don't like the sound of that oh. I don't know how to tell you this, Wedge, but you have a Wookiee hanging from your belly. A mad one. At that moment, I myself almost crashed. Wedge! Can you hear me, Wedge? Han? No, it's your grandmother. Is Chewie still... Is he... How is he? He's, fine. You can't land with him down there. You'll have to match speed with one of ours so Chewie can climb down. Han? Do you think he can manage the slipstream? Han! What? Does it have to be one of ours? What? No? Wait for our boys. They're too busy. Chewie can't hold on much longer. I'm going for it. No! I cut off Han in the middle of I have a bad feeling about this and did what I had to do. Fortunately, Chewie understood the maneuver perfectly. Huh? Thump. But the worst part was yet to come. And no one but a Wookiee could have lived through it. Pop. And that's how his troubles ended. And mine began. Thank you, Master Antilles. That was an amusing anecdote. I hope it'll be appropriate, 3PO. I certainly got a lot of laughs telling it. Not recently, of course. Before. It was some months after Endor. Chewie and I were on a cargo run when our navigation computer broke down and we had to land wherever we could. Chapter 7, Lando, or a Bet. Careful, Chewie. For all we know, this planet might well be in the hands of the Empire. Well, well, well. The rebellions finally decided to pay attention to us. Soon we ended up in the hands of the local mob. About time somebody did. There must be some mistake, Your Excellency. We're simple merchants, not the cursed rebels. Lando Calrissian, right? And this is, I bet, Chewbacca. And the Millennium Falcon? I'm so bored here, I even watch the news feed from both sides. Real silk? Oh, it's been too long since I've had access to the pleasures of civilization. We've been cut off from the galaxy since Endor. We guard this heap of rocks, and we take our pleasures where we can. Which reminds me, are you still a gambler, Lando? Am I still a gambler, Your Excellency? A silly question, I know. Once a gambler, always a fool. I'm the same, you know. So, Lando Calrissian, how about a bet? A bet? A wager? A gamble? A bet? You know, your slave here. Chewie's not a slave. He's a friend. All right, all right. Your friend here, then, against a champion of mine. And the stakes? Your lives and freedom against this planet. Now, how is that? Unfair? Yes, I know. But you're not really in a bargaining position. Now, are you? The Moth had all the trumps, and he knew it. We followed him into the arena. What guarantees do we have that you'll play fair if we win? Oh, you can't win. But even if your friend beats my champion, I win. I get an honorable retreat from this forsaken place. But I'm afraid that's too much to hope for. You see, I've built my champion myself. Spare parts and spare time. The only thing we have here in abundance. I assure you, good sirs, that this was in no way an idea of mine. Come on, Lando. Let the commons fight for our entertainment. Good luck, Chewie. I apologize in advance for this, sir. At least half of my components are extremely pacifist. Unfortunately, they've all been bypassed in favor of the simple-minded killing circuits. It hurts me to do this, sir. It really does. Yes, of course it hurts you too, sir, but... Oh, a cunning move, sir. Unparalleled in my experience. Crask! Good, good. Excellent. A close contact is not advisable, sir. I have a... You have overridden those mutilating urges. That's brilliant, sir. Now we can discuss our differences like civilized... Excuse me? Oh, I see. An excellent suggestion, sir. This is so exciting. What will they do to us? A great fight, my furry friend. I knew you'd... I got the impression then that Chewie didn't quite like the idea of being the one who had to do all the hard work. Master Chewbacca is suggesting the bet would best be solved by the betters themselves? The duel of the kings? Yes, out of the question. I'm a lover, not a pugilist. Smack! Are you out of your mind? I like this. I love this. Love this, then. We won, not right away and not without some pain, but we did. Thank you for your story, Master Lando. Chewie's a friend, I said then. I wonder if he would have said the same thing about me. Chapter 8. Leia, or Grief and Guilt. Come on in, 3PO. I'll be ready in a moment. That's perfectly all right, Mistress Leia. We're probably early. I had the archives search for the footage of Chewbacca, as we discussed. It's over there. I thought there'd be more, but huge chunks were lost or destroyed. Even the hollows we had are not of uniform quality. Click. The official hollow was lost somewhere between Yavin and Hoth. One of the mechanics taped it for himself, so we have this. Lobot found this in the Bespin archives. Oh my! And we have a few seconds of this scavenged from an ATST. So many adventures we've been through, eh, 3PO? Please don't remind me, Mistress Leia. And Chewie was with us all that time. Indeed, always by General Solo's side. Mistress Leia, is something wrong? Was it something I said? No, it's not you, 3PO. It's Chewie. He was my husband's best friend, and he saved Jaina once, and now Anakin, too. But sometimes I wished he was gone. Mistress Leia! I know it's wrong to feel this way, 3PO, but do you have any idea what it's like to be a princess? It's honorable. It's hard. It's hard to always smile. It's hard to always be there for others. It's hard to always be strong. I need someone I can be weak with. You have many a friend, Princess. Do you know when I last talked to Luke as a brother? To Lando as a friend? It's always been about the Republic's business. The Republic always comes first. And your royal husband, General Solo. Oh yes, Han. Poor Han. He loves me. I know he does. But he'll never be quite comfortable with his status, not even with his military rank. He'll always be a rogue, a charming, dear rogue. I watched him sometimes when he played with our children or when he was with Chewie. He's never been that way with me. That's why sometimes I wanted Chewie to disappear, for Han to come to me, to be only mine. I know how awful this sounds, especially since Anakin lives because of Chewie. But I hoped Han would be here when we grew old, that he'd stay with me. Our children have left to be Jedi, and now I'm losing him too. My planet, my children, and now Han. I'll be all alone. I can't be alone. Chewbacca will be decorated posthumously, 3PO. I've prepared the royal address on it. You can begin recording. I'm ready now. Thank you all for tuning in. We invite you to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and click the bell to get notified about our next video. I'd like to invite you to support this channel today through memberships and apparel. Until the Infernal Brotherhood convenes again, my fellow scruffy-looking nerf herders, may the Force be with you.